this world. We know what freedom means. We know what ignoring this means. So, we're going to be putting together this vlog channel. I got construction going on right now. The ramp, skate park's all just built. We're looking to hire somebody to actually start producing the vlogs. We've got a few names in mind. We'll see. It's not super easy to afford, like just dumping money into a project. We don't know how exactly it will work or if we'll be able to attract the audience. I don't think the people who watch political commentary content are necessarily going to watch skate videos. And that's the thing. It's about expanding, doing more, and actually trying to solve these problems. So, to put it simply, I kind of feel like just sitting around complaining all day, and I'm being a little unfair to myself, but, just talking about these things and being like, man, there's crazy stuff going on and it's upsetting. It's not doing anything. You know what I mean? Like, how do we actually do something to solve things? We need to start building culture. Politics is down.
He's got the right idea. He doesn't know where to get it. Skating is 90s.
Part, you go on YouTube, and all of
he needs to get into gaming.
For the most part, the fun, exciting things that kids are into is leftist. Well, then don't be surprised when in 10 years they're all like communists.
Play Among Us,
I'm
Tim.
exaggerating a bit. They'll be Democratic Socialists of America or something like that.
Play Among Us, man. Get into VR.
Good time. We need to film skate videos. We need to have the Gadsden flag in it. And we need to tell people F you when they're like, that's a symbol of white supremacy. I'll say, no, it's a symbol of opposing tyranny. And that's what it's all about. And I'll stand my ground. And we'll have fun doing it. So it's a combination of things. Like I mentioned earlier, I wanted to do something for myself. And it's like, what's the point of working, hard and doing this? Well, to be honest, I'm passionate about talking about all this stuff. The music video I put together, you can check it out if you search for Will of the
I know, right?
On
like, when I think of skating, I think of high school.
Inspired by politics. It's about
and, like, Tony Hawk. I think in, like, middle school or high school.
And that's cultural. And you get someone to listen to the song, they like it, they like the animation, then it inspires them to see more. There's got to be something outside of this. There are things I want to do, short films, skate videos, video games. We're working on a video game. It's going to be really, really fun. It's a roguelike game.
There you go.
And skateboarding. So instead of me just dedicating 14 to 16...
I understand why he's doing skateboarding. Okay, let me explain.
I want to do a whole array.
Let me explain why he's doing skateboarding and why he's talking about skateboarding and why he's so focused on skateboarding. Think about me, right? If I'm a content creator, specifically me, I want to also affect the culture, but I want to affect it in a positive light, alright? The target would be to hit where it's popular. Among Us, I like Among Us. Among Us is a good target. I think VR is a good target. I think you can hit it at Fortnite and Minecraft. I don't really have time to play those. Minecraft, I feel would be very boring, so I don't play it. Otherwise, hey, whatever demographic, sure. Well, here's the thing. People have niches. And my niche is Creative Commons games, so that also can include Minecraft, include VR. It includes Mario Maker. It includes level development. It includes creativity. I like you having creativity, and I like games that allow creativity. So that's one of my niches. Another niche I have is Mega Man and speedrunning. That's not so popular. People who watch speedrunners, they're not here to listen to you talk about facts and logic. They just want to see you play fast and play well. They want to see skill. So that's not nearly a attention grabber, so to speak. The other one is Yu-Gi-Oh! So to Tim Pool's skating, that's akin to me playing Yu-Gi-Oh! No one's gonna want to watch a Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream and talk about politics or talking about, grabbing the culture or something factual, right? They're wanting to know how to build a deck and, me top decking Saki or something, right? Or, what's the best deck in the format? How can I improve? What's some strategies you can implement? Same with skating, right? If he's going to... I understand why he's focusing on skating. It's because it's his niche. That's what he knows to talk about. He could gorge out daily about this skating. So it's easy to do. For him, it's easy, right? And if he can gain the culture on something he can do easily, go for it, right? Like for me, if I can I'm going to make Yu-Gi-Oh! Content because that's what I know how to do, right? If you need someone to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Or play Yu-Gi-Oh!, I'm your guy. All right, like But the problem is, no one's gonna come for. No one's gonna be persuaded to not do this leftist bullshit by watching skate videos or watching people play Yu-Gi-Oh or Mega Man. That's the reality. But we do it because that's our niche. Alright? It's unfortunate because imagine if my niche was Minecraft, right? I'd probably have a better time grabbing the attention of the younger generation. Because what's the younger generation? The younger generation is playing Roblox, they're playing Minecraft, they're playing Among Us, they're playing Fortnite. Um, I just talked to another friend who's 16, and it's actually really kind of sad because when the election fraud was all happening, he sent me this whole line of text, and he's saying Trump is the bad guy. There's no logical reason why anyone would want to vote for Trump. Trump lost the election. Get over it. He said stuff. There is no evidence of voter fraud unless someone magically turned invisible stuffed ballots in. He said, "Well, fuck me," right? That was like one of his quotes. And the irony is, everything he mentioned in his posts, making an argument like, unless this happened, pretty much happened. But he won't listen to me because he thinks I'm right wing biased or whatever. Like, how do you convince someone of that, right? How do you grab the culture? How do you tell someone, hey, facts, logic, here's what you need to do, here's what you need to change. um we need to change this community. A lot of it has to do with Christianity too, I'm not gonna lie, but we have a culture that thinks churches and Christians are bigots, and it's sad. Like, what do you do about that? Like, honestly, what do you do? And that's why I think Christians should actually now get into politics. Like, I mean, actual politics. I mean, if you're a Christian, like a pastor, you should now go for office, right? You should, because how do you grab someone's attention that Christ is the way, the truth, and the life, than just going into office and making policies that feed the homeless and house them and build businesses, right? And not be authoritarian, telling people to live freely, be an American. Like, how that's how you do it. Not letting the other guy get into office who sits on their butt making policies that don't do anything. They go out and riot. They support the riots, and they say the president's a bigot. Right? That's all they do. How do you fight that? Well, it starts with the heart, and it starts with actually going out and getting forward. So, and that's something that Tim Pool has brought to attention. He said that people need to, if you want to change, you gotta be the one to do it. And I know I can't go into office. I would. The reason why I say I can't go into office is because think about Hillary Clinton, right? Just Hillary Clinton alone, she was ridiculed for passing out, right? Now, if Hillary Clinton is being ridiculed for just passing out randomly, think of what that will do to me when they see me with a broken back and a cane. They'll say, you're unfit for a leader. Someone's going to push you, and you're going to fall over or die on the spot. Like, that's how they're going to make fun of me. I'm not going to be seen as a figurative role leader. All I have is my voice, and even then I feel like that's being strangled. I might as well cut this segment alone and send this to Tim Pool or something, because he's probably gonna be wondering, like, why is a Harpy? Hi, by the way, this is VR. Alright, fuck it. Let's turn off the fucking this part. Hi. This has gotten real. Alright, like, it's just, I feel like I'm being strangled. Like, when this stream ends, I'm going out to pay rent, and I'm going to be negative $201, right? I'm gonna have nothing in my checking account. I have a credit limit of 299 at that point. I can only afford. I can only spend $299 on the entire month in order to buy food, basically, and I have to make that for the end of the month. And I'm hoping all the stuff I have ordered is going to come in the mail, and I can make a living off of that. But unemployment sucks, and COVID sucks, and you have an entire culture on the left who says, "Hey, stay indoors, don't go out and make a living, listen to us," and that's off of. I can't stand it. It's literally choking me, and I'm trying to tell people this, and they come in chat and they call you a bigot, they call you a white supremacist, and it's sad. It's some people are compassionate. I literally have been able to pay rent for a month because of this, but that was 1 month, and then I used my birthday money to pay rent, and now I'm at Christmas. I don't even know if I'm going to get Christmas money. Like, can you even afford saying Merry Christmas? Here's a check, you know. December is supposed to be one of the most generous parts of the month, but I'm not even confident in that. You know. So here's the thing. My voice, my recommendation for Tim Pool is I understand why he wants to do skating and it's his niche. He needs to go out and actually play our games. I'm changing avatars, the same avatar, but I have my eyes open when I talk to the camera. All right, so my thing is VR, and it might sound weird. Hey, like, you know, it's just people who I'm probably gonna put this video on YouTube real quick for just talk to Tim Pool. Like, hey, what's this harpy? This female harpy, talking through like, why is this guy talking through a female harpy model? Well, that's kind of VR chat in a nutshell. All the male models are bad. All the female models are nice, and everyone's cute, right? It's just how it is. Like, and the community is great. Like, it's pretty friendly. I mean, there's some toxic people in Publix, but you try to avoid those. But and we just gotta build a community. We gotta build a culture. And I've noticed that there's definitely we're fractured as a culture. I can go on Twitter and it's all Orange Man bad, but the moment I go talk on VR chat, and I'm like, how do you feel about Trump? And it's like, oh yeah, he's pretty cool. Like, it's definitely fractured. I don't know what else to say on top of my head. Like, I'm just making garble, but I'm trying to make things work. I'd like to get into programming. I'd like to go out and do charity streams. I want to help people. It's just I'm being strangled, and it's by the people who control the media. It's by the left. It's just there's nothing else to say, but it's the left. It's Democrats tell me to stay indoors, but not let me have the ability. I could have actually gotten a job in January. This is what sucks. I could have gotten a job in January, but then COVID happened, and I had to get a job in the summer because that's when my GI bill was. I was using the GI Bill to live, and it's gone now because you only get 3 years, and I've used it all. So now I'm living off my bank account in donations and my disability pay. I'm now at 40% disability, which almost pays for it, but almost doesn't cut it. So it is nothing to it. We have to open up the economy. I have to get a job, but all the business shut down. All the places shut down. I'm limited to what jobs I can get in the first place. I can't even get unemployment because I wasn't working. I was in school. I screwed myself. Didn't even realize that COVID would screw myself. I stream a lot. but everyone's persuaded by left stuff. No one goes on Twitch or YouTube to talk about logic and facts. Let's just be real. They don't. They want entertainment. They want funny man. Ha ha ha. They want to watch a random Twitch streamer who makes them laugh. And that's the thing. I was doing that, and then I got military discharged, and people leave because they go see the other funny man, right? And I've never been able to grow past that. And I just have so much compassion for people, but no one cares about what compassion you have. I feel they just care about, and I understand it. You have a Monday through Friday job, and you get online. You're stressed. You want to just get away from the world, and that's the whole point of sports too. Like, people will just want to get on, watch sports. They don't want this garbage that they've been seeing all day. They just went to work and talk about. They had their boss who's an Trump's, they're anti-Trump, and they're just tired of it, and they want to just break away when they work for their 9 to 5 jobs. So they get on Twitch or say they watch sports, and what do they see? They see people chanting Black Lives Matter, and they're like, please, I just want to get away from the politics. So I understand why this is like, no one wants to care about this, but it's important because we're losing. You're not gonna have a society anymore. Like, I'm not exaggerating. Like, I'm not even being like a crazy lady who's being like, we are losing our democracy, because that was okay. To some aspect, she was right, but it was ironic because she was telling you to go vote Joe Biden. Like, that is literally the people who is choking you. That is the group of people who are choking. Like, if you want democracy, you have to look at the facts. But no one's wanting to pay attention. How do you look at people wanting to look at the truth? That's what it comes down to. I don't know. Still brainstorming on that. But all I can do is keep trying. I haven't died yet. I can still eat food. Every time I swipe my card to buy food, it's not being rejected. So I just see that as a sign from maybe God himself saying, you're alive. Keep doing good work. I feel like he'll provide somehow. I don't know. That's all I gotta say about that. Just keep working, keep trying. Keep trying new things. Keep working. Don't give up. Because that's what they want you to do. They want you to quit. And you can't quit. You can't quit, especially on this generation. If you're compassionate about people, if you really care about people, you don't quit. And I've never been a quitter, right? Like, think about Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Again, Yu-Gi-Oh is my niche. As Tim Pool, his niche is skating. And my niche is Yu-Gi-Oh. So I really like things Yu-Gi-Oh. Let's talk about Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Like, quitting in Yu-Gi-Oh, right? And I'll relate that to actual, like, real life. I never, ever forfeit, ever. And if you play against me, and I have cards in my hand, and I have back row, I do not forfeit until I know the game is over. Like, and there is a thing called tactical scooping, but you only do that in game one in a match, right? Again, scooping is when literally scooping up your cards and going to the next game. But never forfeit early. There have been games where I go, I just want to scoop right now. I want to quit. But I sit there and I say, wait. Because you never know what's going to happen. You never know what card is going to drop on the board. It makes you go, I can play around that. Or he might misplay. He might attack in the wrong order. And it's happened. And I've won those games. So you never, ever ever quit. You keep trying until it's done. You don't give up. And that's the reality. So that's a life lesson from using Yu-Gi-Oh. But that's where I'm at. Um, I got no money. This isn't a lie. But I'm not gonna quit. I got no money, but I'm not gonna quit. I'm not gonna quit until I'm being forced to quit. When I don't have a place to live, when I can't buy food, you know, it's so ironic. Like there's literally there's a thing where like they'll house me for free, but you have to be homeless. And because I'm housed, I don't qualify. So I had to be evicted first in order to qualify for like homeless benefits. So it's kind of ironic, but that's the point. I'm not gonna quit. I can't. It's not a possibility for me to quit. Anyway, yeah, that's my little rant. I probably cut this segment. That's my real talk.